Hello. You get started. I'd like to do more runs, or at least attempts today. Gonna be a little bit more selective about what I continue, but ideally would like to finish like 2 runs or something today. But we'll see. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be skipping the safety benches between Judge and Cogwork Dancers. If I died at Cogwork Dancers, I'm just gonna reset. Because that's where my big time save is now. I need to spend time, like, actually practicing more proper strats for a lot of things now, I think. But that's the kind of thing I prefer to do, like, off-stream. I'll probably just work on that on my own, like, tomorrow or something. There's definitely some stuff I need to, like, go through other people's runs and... focus on learning the strats. Hey, Llama. Skong indeed. You're doing well. Thank you for the good luck. Always forget to hit that first one. Okay, that was better for me than normal. But yeah, like a lot of the arenas I need to go through. Some movement rooms definitely too. But that's stuff I'd rather do like off stream. Instead of doing Silksong yesterday, I ended up doing Dark Souls 3 like all day. I made like an actual beginner route as opposed to the intermediate one that I made for KK. And I was making a bunch of... I made a video and a text file for that, which is pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to make the video public on YouTube because it's still not to like a standard I would want to put it out publicly, but it's available to anyone with any interest in Dark Souls 3 running. Restricted specifically. It's a good stretch to practice your neutral pogos, at least. How's the Silksong vid coming along? We're about 10 minutes in. Out of what'll probably be, like, a little less than 15, so... Really good progress, honestly. It's just that, KK's moving right now. So she's not had as much time to work on it. I made this. She's not had as much time to work on it lately. Thank you. But yeah, we're on the final couple paragraphs. Nice. Okay, better. Not perfect, but better. Pushanka. Oops. Oh, come on. Sucks. So much worse at the movement in this game without sprint. Okay. But yeah, I re-recorded the ending like I wanted to. And then I don't know, I might record like a spoiler warning or something that we'll put on at the end. Or sorry, at the beginning. But I meant it'll be like at the end of the process. Hey, Opal. Ah. Hope you've been well. I'm gonna get full skink here. That's probably phase 2 already. I have to remember too, I'm still very much in the phase of learning and running where like I'm just gonna save time like everywhere just from being slightly more competent every other run. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully we get through like 2 runs today instead of just doing 1 and done like I did the last 2 days. But yeah, I'm happy with the stuff I made for DS3. It was a fun, random, like, 1-day project. Okay. Too soon to try to pogo. You can, like, pogo off of that to get a little bit of extra height to grab the silk heart earlier. Didn't really save time, but that's okay. Probably didn't need to grab that, actually. Not really worried about dying in this section. But it's not really a big deal. This way. And I'd probably still continue, even if I died, so I guess I might as well. I'm like, these sections especially, in this game in general still, but especially in the early sections, I'm like really just focusing on trying to get my pogos. I'm not gonna heal up. Okay, well now I will. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna miss that. Yeah. Ideally you want the silk for the arena here, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Oops, faced it the wrong way. Got him before he burrowed, at least. Tap. Tap. Spear. I need to practice. I'm supposed to do, like, you can just do, like, a one-hit turnaround spear to get it out in time. Okay. Now we can finally sprint. Ah. I hate neutral pogos so much, but I like love pogo dash canceling. Hunter movement is just so much fun. Ah. Too slow there. Ah. Yeah, okay, there we go. Nice. She's almost dead. Okay, I knew she was close there, that sucked. Took me forever to get the last couple hits I needed. This game is so much fun. I'm enjoying getting better at it. Okay, we're fine. Okay, cool. Hopefully we get better farming. I've had really slow farming every time here. Which I guess is only twice in runs, but because I've only done 2 runs, but still. Nice. Hi KK, thank you for the good luck. How are you feeling? Oh, fuck. Okay. That was much better. Second guy in particular. Sleepy? That's good. It's a good day for sleeping, from what you told me. Fuck off. I bet I can get enough here. No? Ah, come on. Ah! How many more do I need? Oh, more than I thought. Okay. Oh well. I started watching the second It today. I'm like halfway through it. It's kind of bad, surprisingly, which I hadn't heard anyone talk about. It's not like horrific, but the first one was really good. And so far the second one, like in the first half, like the structure is really strange in a way that throws off a lot of the tension. And yeah, a lot of the scares and like the horror scenes are like really over the top immediately in a way that yeah. Like it's a fine line between like funny goofy and unsettling kind of goofy. And the first movie really rides that line really well, but like it's, you know, there's definitely a lot of parts in the first movie that it's like wow, this could have been really funny, but they managed to make it actually still be... Oh, sick. Heelless, fuck yeah. We're a real runner. But yeah, the second one utterly fails to toe that line. The goofy stuff is just funny. Because just, yeah, like I said, the structure of it and like the way that things happen, it's just like just utterly ridiculous. Which is really unfortunate. It's a different director and everything, apparently. So like it is still like, I guess the Stephen King story includes part 1 and 2, but they split it into 2 movies, which is probably a good idea. And they both have, like... There's kind of like this Stephen King... like, vibe of excess in his stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of his movies and his, or the movies based on his books and stuff like that, like, his characters... Like, I guess I'm assuming is a product of his writing, but, like... A lot of his characters are like even like random side characters will be like very exaggerated. Like in the first It, for example, it's like, dude, no, that was so good. Lines up with the one you read. Sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Yeah, like in the first It, it's like pretty much every kid in the book is getting abused by their parents in some way. In a way that isn't like, it's never like directly tied into what's going on in the town. It just kind of creates this atmosphere. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously there's all the jokes about him writing while on cocaine, but it gives like that kind of vibe. Like there's just so much like kind of the nature of everything and the pace at which things happen and character traits, they're all like kind of dialed up to 11. And yeah, it works in the first movie, and they kind of try to do the same thing in the second one, obviously, and it doesn't work in the second one for me so far, really. It's just really, it's a really interesting thing to see in his writing style. my spear short, fortunately. Okay, I was like, that should kill. Okay, I'm just gonna heal on Morwing instead. I'll try not to get flipped by one of these spiny dudes here. There we go. I forget how, like, long ago, like, I forget how far, it was like midway through his career he wrote it, I think. I'd be curious to know, like, when he wrote Shawshank Redemption. Because obviously my view is based on the movies more than the books, but Shawshank Redemption was, like, a lot more grounded compared to, like, other Stephen King media, at least. Bad time on that dash. That too. I'm just gonna try to kill here, I think. Okay, now I'll take the heal if I can get it. Because I'm 1 contact damage from dying. Like that. He'll die here. Yeah. But yeah, it's been an interesting... It's been a better time than when I watched a bunch of M. Night Shyamalan movies, I will say that. But it is kind of fun to watch, like, a bunch of stuff from, like, same writer, director, whatever, and get a feel for, like, what their stuff is like, more broadly. I looked up, like, some other people's opinions of it, like, once I was already, like, kind of not feeling it. Mostly because I actually just was looking for, whether part 2 was also from, like, Stephen King's writing, or if they just constructed a part 2 specifically for film, because it kind of felt like they did. It kind of felt like that, honestly. Nice. Get down here. Better. Up. Sometimes that guy's close enough you can get some skank off of him from, like, inside the elevator, which is nice. It was hella rainy today. There was, like, a little bit of thunderstorming, which is cool. Just kind of rained on and off, but we got, like, 10 minutes of sunshine, which I appreciated, so... Nice, okay. Almost. Okay. Ah. Okay, I needed one more skink there. Yeah, it was comfy. And the temperature's still nice, so even when it was raining, I had the screen door and, you know, however many windows I could have open without getting rain in the house open. Oh. Yeah. So those guys positioning, their positions are RNG, which is why I was not prepared for that one to be right there. Oh. That's fine. Go to the bottom then. That screen is actually a little annoying. Whoop. That was really close. Then you can taunt to skip this dialogue. This is a good phase 1 for me so far, mostly because the RNG's been pretty good. And then she just floored, but... Yeah, I thought so. You really don't need to do too many combos on her to kill. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, there we go. Because it doesn't take very many combos, so it's like, I'm just gonna go for it. So at 2 HP, I could tank a bell hit, or I could tank contact damage. I just can't get hit by the claw. The claw is the scariest attack in general anyway, in phase 2, because she starts it up so damn quick. If you're like right next to her, and she starts it up and you don't have time to jump or get out of the way, you can actually just like run into her to tank 1 damage instead of 2. Because if you're quick about it, you can get contact damage instead, and then use the damage iframes to not get clawed, but... Really scary, but I knew she was almost dead there, so... I guess I should just go higher on that. Messed up my cancels. And we quit out here, which skips the bell stuff. And we're golden it up. My best possible time is lower than what my some of best was before the run started. I know it's our third run, but still pleasantly surprised by that. Don't forget to upgrade. Halla.
Regina Fora.
Benvanis. Hola.
Benny Frank.
Okay. Now we need to farm skink on our way here. No, I wanted your skink, sir. Nice. It was good that he was there, at least. Oh. No. Okay. I don't like the farm off of those guys on purpose, but... Ah. That's enough. We can get what we need off of these guys here. Yeah, we're good. He's in a really good spot, too. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, no. Don't sit there. Just gonna go this way. I don't need this much health. And I'm gonna use a heal for blasted skip 1 anyway. Hey BSD, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I had a good wind there. That was very... There's no point in grabbing that, because I don't have the bench down there. But... Okay. No blasted 2 for me yet. Even though this room is really awkward. Yeah. Those fuckers can just do that. If they just decide to dash in the direction you're going. I could save a lot by skipping this, but I'm not going to, because we're minutes ahead still. Oh, it's okay, BSD. Oh, I should have ran out and then back, but it's fine. Okay. U-bot thing, yeah. I kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye, but obviously this game takes a lot of my concentration right now, just for movement. Okay. Up, up, up. Ah! I hit Silk Spear there to hang in the air, but I timed it wrong. Man. Stop fidgeting. Wait till I know where the fire pattern's going. I want to stay at full here, though. Really? Okay. Because I need to be at full health entering the next section, basically. Okay, only enough for one spear, very nice. Yeah, this is part of the reason I'm happy that I'm running Bell's route. There's a lot of reasons to stick with Bell's route as a beginner, I think. It makes Cogwork climb a lot easier. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can play a lot safer in Bell's route, but I also really, really like fighting Lost Judge. Because Cloakless route doesn't fight Lost Judge. Phantom's cool too, though. I mean, the main reason I stuck with this route, though, is because it was what I'd already started learning, so... When I started learning, this was the fastest route, and... in the interest of doing runs, real runs eventually. Okay, so here we're not grabbing any safety stuff, so... Because you have to go so far out of your way, and you lose a lot of time. So we just have to not die to Cogwork. Like we did in PB. This section is really annoying as a beginner. Like, the movement's not bad in and of itself, but... or anything, but... yeah, you lose so much time dying here, and you have to go so far out of your way to get shortcuts. It's, like, really, really annoying as a beginner. And again, it makes you really want to play Last Judge a certain way as well. Because you really want to have full health for this. Honestly, I should grind this segment in practice. Maybe we'll do that today after I'm done doing runs. Because it's boring, but especially like the spike pogos. I just need to practice the spike pogos. Especially with the enemies there. So yeah, we'd have to go up to the right and grab a bench there. But if we had to do that, if we did that, we would have to do all this again anyway. Unless we also went, like, way back down later to grab an extra lever. It's just, like, you lose so much time to get any peach on this. Yeah, just fuck you. Ah. It's just these spikes. The other ones are harder. But this is what I need to actually grind. Fuck. Like, with Hunter's Pogo, that's like... it's kind of so specific. Okay. I'm one skink away from a heal here. There we go. That's the one that I have trouble with normally. Okay. Phew. If we could just get one here. Good. Okay, we'll definitely heal up here. I'm not gonna scream skip, I don't think. So I don't have any silk anyway. super safe, but full health. We got a lot of silk. Okay, that kind of sucks, but otherwise this has been a really easy pattern. Okay, and then we go left, because I've got hella skink. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Wow. Oh, they're both on top of each other. I don't know which is the left one now. Shit. Please do the center attack. Okay, it was that one. I was like, maybe I could hit both of them here, and then I'll know. Yeah, because they spawn where they were, but it would have been the one that moved second. I'm dumb. It would have been the one that moved second again. That's how I would have figured that out. Yeah, I was like, one more spear would have killed there, but okay. But yeah, we're 6 minutes ahead. That's why I like played that really safe. Okay. Then this is one that I should practice. Get better at this, doing this drop faster. Oh, okay, that's fine. Because I can be a lot faster at this part, and then also, like... You really don't want to take unnecessary damage here. I'd rather miss the cycle and get the shortcut. You don't want to take unnecessary damage here, because you need it for the arena. I always forget that thing is up. It's going to go up again. Ah. Off these guys. Okay, well... I can get some silk off of the might here, but not enough for a heal. But I will take what I can get, and then hopefully just get a heal in the first wave of this. Normally I would start on the left side. I will always use my silk to kill the bell guy. Ah. I got the parries, but that's fine. Hey, Winters. There we go. Figured that would kill, and I wanted the wall bonk on that spear. Real damage is the friends we made along the way. Yeah. Please don't damage your friends. On purpose. No, I don't need that. It's fine. Gonna go for it. But why is the Drape Might... Bro, why is the Drape Might awake already? Okay. That sucks. Hmm. I guess we're like just playing carefully on Trobio. We get a heal. Being at 2, I really hate going into this fight with 2 because I could just get clipped by a ball. Like that, dude. Fucking hell, dude. I should have just parried it instead of trying to dodge it. I don't think I... Did I hit the lever? I don't think I hit the lever. There's like another route you can go. I'm supposed to... Yeah, that's a big time loss. Ah, fuck off. I thought I was past that hitbox. I must be aggroing that Drape Fly from above by going too far over. Oh. That sucks. Like, I just want, like, if I just have 3 going into Trobio, I know I can get a heal, but being at 2 and it's like you get a weird ball pattern and you just die. Or I do anyway. I should have just tried to parry it, but yeah, I didn't hit the lever. Okay. I just want to heal him, I think. Oh, that was meant to be a pogo. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed out on that damage because I wanted to heal him. Try to just finish it before. That'll be balls, yeah. Ass. I tried to parry that. Whoa, ah, dude, the fucking, like, what the fuck, man? That pattern. The hell was I supposed to do there? Fuck off. Just the very top of her hurt box, man. That's so stupid. Insane, man. Ugh. It sucks. Guess this is movement practice for this section, but this isn't a particularly... Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? That hit me. How did he turn around so fast? That one room is... The gear room is hard. Fucking kidding me. It sucks. Now I won't be at full. Sometimes, like, there's a lot of places like that where if you're, like, trying to go fast, you have to, like, jump immediately out of the transition. Actually gonna heal here. Stick the spear. Probably close to transition. Yeah. Wow. Gotta get too many hits before the wall bonk there. Ah. Double balls. Ass. Okay, I won't forget to equip Trabio Mirror this time. Oh. Well, we're a minute ahead. 2 deaths to Trabio, man. Shameful. Oh. Okay. Trabio. That could save us, like, a little bit of time in the late game, honestly. I don't have any more deaths in PB, but the late game fights were fairly slow, so... I actually didn't want to hit that guy with that pogo. Tank that, it's fine. Okay. Nice, that was good. That wave is the one that I'm bad at. There we go. I wanted to claw line a little bit higher there. You get a bounce off of the spikes instead of ledge grab there. Would have been embarrassing. Conveniently a bench right here.
Fadastama.
Ah. Hi, Worm Dog. Thank you for the good luck. Where to? Cog work. Okay, yeah. I can get through cog work.
Yanara.
That one room with 4 HP just fine.
Miofene.
Miofene? This is Bell's route. I like Bell's route. I don't think Cloakless, like with Key Route, looks bad. It's just that Key Route's a lot harder with like some of the late game platforming. Having Cloak is like really forgiving. I like the boss lists in both of them.
Benny Frank.
Like trading Last Judge for Phantom is like a fairly equal trade in my view, but then you do also get to do Morwing. Morwing's not like an insane fight, but I do kind of like fighting Morwing too. I always forget I can claw line off of it when it's on the right there too. If I fail, Cogwork will be behind. Cogwork climb, unfortunately. But I'm still gonna grab this bench and just try to finish instead. But I can't really afford to die here in TB, I don't think. The most annoying thing, like, in this run in terms of, like, getting started is High Hall's Gauntlet. High Hall's Gauntlet takes a lot of practice to get even, like, semi-consistent at beating with any percent gear, and there's just, like, not a very good way around that. Ah, come on. Thought I was high enough to get that. Just gonna play it safe. Because that was nice, relatively fast for me. Killed this run for you? Yeah. Yeah, I just practiced it, like... I just kind of did it offline for, like, a long time. I started, like, learning this route, like, months ago. Just very occasionally in my off time. This is only, like, my third actual run with splits and stuff, but... I haven't gotten, like, hard stuck in high halls. In, like, these couple runs, at least. Because I've done a lot of practice over, like, a long period of time. Because it's so, like, draining to grind that for practice. At first, like... Cool. Oh, come on. I don't know what the cycle is like. Okay, that's right. Everything was just so new. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely strats for High Halls Gauntlet, but it's like... It's hard to do optimal strats anyway. If you're, It's hard to do optimal strats if you're super new because, like... You know, you need to be using your Silk on Silk Spears, not on healing. And if you're new, like... To heal so much, like... I'm definitely doing some of the waves with spears more. Tried to dash there, but this is just kind of a casual run for me anyway, so. There's like a lot of stuff I haven't learned properly yet. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Like, I can't do the drop in this room like you're supposed to. The angle of that is so annoying. Okay. But also, like, I did a bunch of like challenge runs and stuff in this game, and I got like platinum with Steel Soul and Steel Soul Hundo and stuff like that. So I've had a lot of time to get used to the movement and the combat at least. Which definitely makes some stuff get like a lot easier over time. All right. Oh, missed. Just take the heal now and then. I should have delayed that longer so that I could have hit the Silk Eater with that spear as well. But in terms of like safety and just getting through, eventually you figure out which waves you're like comfortable stopping. Like you can kind of just, eventually it's like you get good enough to like play aggro most of the time and then just figure out which waves you can stop and heal on. Come on. Whatever. Then I can be full for this midway point. No. Okay. Turbio mirror damage there. And like, even if you're low on health and you want to heal, like, it's pretty much always worth to just spend your silk on the killing the bell throwers first. Damn. And then I can farm back on this guy. Oh man. Oh, I hate that too when you try to hit them too early. I want to get full heal for the last wave, even though it's slow. Okay. That's the bad attack, pretty much. Everything else isn't too bad to deal with. That one's so fast, and if they're like got you in a corner. Okay, yeah, I think that'll kill. Whoa. that if that hadn't killed, I would have died. Yeah, so high halls is still scary, but it's like eventually you get to a point where it's like, I don't know, that's the thing about this game, even when you're low health, because you get health back from combat. It's just very different than Souls, because like you can't really peach very well by like getting extra resources because it takes so damn long to get extra health and damage. But you can at least peach like with how you play. Like you can play like once you're comfortable enough with the basics of combat, like you can play safe, get your heals whenever you need to. Okay, well this is PB bubble, obviously. 2 deaths to Trobio. That's the big thing. Oh. I'm gonna grab this bench. That sucks. I wouldn't have if I hadn't gotten hit there. I messed up my pogo. Because I didn't grab that in PB. But I'd already, like, called it for Cogwork Climb, so it's not as much time wasted. And then my last 2 fights were slow, but I didn't die, so. Pretty important to survive. I don't think the last 2 fights are as bad as High Hall's Gauntlet. It's just they can both kill you really fast though. Always do that. Ah. I want to heal here. Ah. That was good timing. Oh, she was dead. Damn. Okay, that ending could have been a lot faster, but I just... Still, if I get here and I'm like minutes ahead, I'm just gonna tap it in. Did not expect to immediately get another run back in late game at PP pace, but so that's how it is when you're starting something new. I think we're saving time with the bench, even. Oh, not much though. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Oh. Oh, terrible. Whatever. Don't die. I was like, I at least want to get my probiometer damage. I'm gonna heal. Exactly. Exactly, Wider. Didn't get a Trobio mirror there. That's okay. Ah, oh, come on. She's almost dead, but I'll take a heal if I can get one. Okay. Alright, wasted a lot of time. But I was like, eh. Yeah, it happens sometimes where she summons the spikes when she's already staggered, but... I knew she was really close to dead, but it was like, you know, minutes ahead, whatever. Can still just take the heal and get the win. Trobio Mirror's, like, not terrible damage, actually, either. Like, it's not optimal, but it's... I don't know. It helps. I just didn't expect to get another PB, like, my third run, too. And this with, like, big time loss on Trobio. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes to Trobio. So, I mean, yeah, we've still got time save. We just didn't grab the bench before Cogwork Dancers, so we'll keep skipping that. I don't really think we need to take out any Peach stuff other than that right now. We're definitely going to do more runs, though. I'm going to see what the in-game time is after the credits. What's my... Summon Vest is 111. Okay. But that can go a lot lower, too. Show Hornet having multiple arms? Yeah. So she bound Grandmother Silk. So she's, like, becoming a full-on spider, basically. Like, in the next evolution. We talk about it a little bit in our video essay. Although more from a metaphorical standpoint than like a lore standpoint. Not as much of a lore guy. Okay. That would suck. Yeah. That's why the Resident Evil villains are all villains. They basically want to turn everyone into spiders. Or at least they're willing to take that risk, you know? By pushing for human evolution. Incredibly evil of them. They must be stopped. What we get? What we get? Go 114. Yeah, like 114. Okay.